Hey, what's up? It's me, Too Many Donuts, and welcome to another video. Now, before I start this review, I would just like to say this again and again and again and again and again and again and again. I'm just gonna admit it right now. This channel is going down the shitter. And it's all my fault, honestly. I don't keep up with making videos. I plan on making a video. I make a flippin' post about saying I'm gonna make a video, and the video never comes out, and I'm sorry. I'm going to try my hardest right now to get as much videos, reviews, unboxings, etc. as possible as I can. Because I've just been doing horrible with this YouTube channel. And I haven't even been looking at the subscriber count, which is really bad for a YouTuber if you think about it, because you want to know there's people watching you, subscribing to you, fans, everything. So I'm going to get on top of the game. I'm going to try to do the best as I can, at the same time doing schoolwork up the butt. It's going to be really, really rough, but I think it's going to be worth it, because I want this channel to stay alive, never die. And even in my About page on my channel, it specifically says, keep this YouTuber thing going as long as I can. And I think I want that to go a little bit longer, this channel. So, yeah, I'm just going to try my hardest, get the reviews done and everything, and just do it and get it over with and everything, you know? Like my schoolwork. Get it done, get it over with, and just go crazy here, pretty much, alright? Now, along with this new schedule, pretty much, just trying to get reviews done as fast as I can. I'm not going to be rushing them at all. I'll doing good quality reviews, but at a fast pace. So, for example, you'll get one review, or maybe an unboxing, depends, and then probably like 2 days later, you'll get another review and or an unboxing. I'll try to make it, you know, a steady schedule or something like that. I'll try to work it out. And at the same time, I want to change the style of my reviews. For example, I don't want to do the intro anymore. As much as I love the big plush donut that I had, that I specifically bought for the intros, I'm not going to be doing intros anymore. I felt as though I can't do it anymore. Trying to do an intro for a figure is a pain in the butt because my wording is horrible, so I don't want to have to do 1,000 retakes of the same thing over and over and over and over again, which is pretty much reviewing it as a whole, but it's worse with intros, I think. And yeah, the intro's gone. And I'm not going to be doing any editing. It'll just be straight up, cameras here, figures there, talk about it, review it, everything like that. So, just like the basic run-of-the-mill reviewing. So, let's do it. So, today I'll be taking a look at the Jazwares 5-inch Sonic the Hedgehog action figure, the second version. The first version was a little bit bad, honestly. The head was way off. The articulation was terrible. For example, in the old version of this figure, the hips were like, they're like this. The knee was bent like this. And it was just really, really bad. So you couldn't go forward at all. And you had the knee bend, and that was basically it. But because it's the old version, you can't switch it or like twist it right here to get it back in the good position. So that sucked. No, that figure was horrible, and I wasn't gonna waste my money on that. Instead, I decided to go for the better version, which is I think it's the 25th anniversary figure. I think I'm not exactly sure about that. You might want to correct me in the comments down below. But, yeah, I basically went for this version of the figure, and I'm so happy I did, because this thing is amazing. It's so posable. It's not, like, super, like, Figma or, like, SH Figure Arts style of articulation or anything like that, but it's pretty good for what it is, honestly. Yeah, and you'll start to notice this right away. This guy's been beaten up. There are paint scratches everywhere. Black on the nose is chipped off, as you can see right there. There's some weird black stuff right there. And the reason for that is because I recently got this today, and I bought it from eBay, and used, and that's why there's all scuffs in here or there. But I probably fix that later on. For example, black Sharpie, getting rid of the nose and everything, fix that up, and so until it looks good. Another modification that I already tried to do, well, I didn't try, I actually succeeded in doing it. The legs are extremely loose. For example, it just flops. It doesn't really, well, this one's stiff now. But before it was really floppy, and I put some glue in there to fix the joints, and they stay pretty good now. Especially the knee, that's perfect now, so that's cool. The knees stay put where they are now. And my dog sneaked into my room. Oh, I'm gonna, hold on, be right back. Hi, Zoe. How's you getting here, you all sneaky girl? Sneaky, 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 sneakers. Alright, come on. Out you go. Good girl, stay. Sorry about that. That might happen in the future because this is just straight up full-on length reviews. So expect that in the near future. But I might actually be able to edit that out. Depends on how much time I have to edit this stuff. But back to the figure. Yeah, it's just a really nice figure. There is a lot of criticism about this company, Jazwares, because their figures have horrible, and when I say horrible, I mean horrible QC issues. And QC, if you don't know, in the action figure community, stands for quality control. It is horrendous how bad these figures can get. For example, the early versions of this figure, the eyes were slanted on every single figure that they had. I don't know if that was purposely done, but the eyes are straight on the model Sonic, modern Sonic. They should have been straight, but they're like this, crooked the entire time, which is stupid. But thank God they made another version of that figure, and they fixed it with this one. Yeah, there's a lot of versions of this figure, and luckily I got the good one right here. And yeah, I'm very happy and satisfied with my purchase. Now, before I talk about the paint, articulation, all that stuff, I'm going to go over the pros and cons starting now. So let's go over all the pros and then get all the cons out of the way later. All the pros. The sculpt in this thing is amazing. The sculpt perfectly, I think, captures the likeness of Sonic the Hedgehog, modern Sonic to be specific, and all the games and everything, and I think it looks amazing. Especially the little mouth right here looks perfect. That is exactly how his mouth is, especially in Sonic colors. If he's looking down like this, that is like spot on perfect, so that looks amazing. Everything else, the head is really good. I like that a lot. The joints kind of make the sculpt look a little weird here and there, but honestly, I'll forgive it. The shoes look amazing, especially the bottom of the feet. I'm glad they sculpted that and painted it, so that's cool. Cool. I say cool. And yeah, and the hands look really, really nice too. Before in the old Sonic figure, this guy, the other 5-inch Sonic, his hand was like this, straight up, flat like this, and it looked almost retarded. Well, actually, not almost, it literally looked retarded. His hand was like this. It was so stupid. It was like horrible. And thank God they made it more expressive with this version of the figure. For example, the fingers are like, you know, kind of bent in each individual like section. Kind of, I don't know what I'm saying right now, but they look better, honestly. They're more, you know, how would you call it? They just look better, honestly, opposed to this flat pancake for a hand. That looks stupid, so I'm glad they fixed that. And that's pretty much it for the sculpt. Oh, yeah, in the back of the figure, right there, all the quills and stuff look very nice. No weird-looking tail or anything on this guy like the other one. So, yeah, really, really, really nice figure, honestly. I'm really happy and proud of what Jazwares accomplished when sculpting this figure, because they did a damn good job. Now, let's get out of another pro. What's another pro? Actually, pro. The articulation. Really good on this figure, honestly. Opposed to the other one, which I just said, it was like horrible because the legs couldn't even go forward in the other one. This one, they can go forward, they can go out. They all got those new Jazwares joints that they started using with the hinge and swivel, which is now a big thing in action figures nowadays. But back then, it wasn't really that popular. Now, Jazwares started to jump on the bandwagon, and as you can see, the Sonic figure contains almost all those joints in almost every section of his body, and you can get really, really cool poses out of him because of that. So I'm really glad that Jazwares decided to do that, opposed to the one-way hinge joints that they used on almost all their 3-inch figures. So there's that. You can get some really cool agile poses out of this guy because he's got some good joints, boy. He's got some good joints. I think that's pretty much all the pros that I can think of right now at the moment. The paint depends on what figure you get. For example, when this guy first came out, if you were to go to Toys R Us or something like that, you had to scope out the one with the best paint because, like I said, the quality control on these figures wasn't that good. So paints, I guess you could say, was good if you found a good one, but if not, it was horrible. So I guess I'll count paint as a pro and a con at the same time. Now, with that said, here's the cons. The cons. This is mostly not just for this figure, but almost all the other Jazwares figures. The joints are loose as hell, honestly. Loose as a goose. It's so bad. Thank God this guy's not that loose. Probably because the person that I bought it, that had this figure before me, they probably like tightened all the joints and stuff. But yeah, this is not that bad. Before, other figures like the superposers, you move their arms up, they go straight back down. You try to stand them up, they will fall right back down. Which this figure has the same problem, but it's not as bad as the other figures. For example, he can stand. Hey, look at that, you can stand, but his knees are kind of bent like that, which looks a little bit weird. But I'll live. And yeah, the joints are very loose on the Jazwares figures. I don't know if it's just mine that these are really tight. But I'm probably not the only one that has the problem with some loose joints on Jazwares figures, especially the Sonic the Hedgehog line. So there's that. Loose joints, pretty much a con. This might be another con for some people. I don't really like the waist joint. I like the fact that they included it, but I don't know. It really breaks the sculpt, because when you're posing this guy and you bend it like this, that just looks a little bit weird, don't you think? But depending on the angle where you're posing this guy, it doesn't look that bad. For example, like right there, it doesn't look that bad. I'm kidding, it looks horrible right there because it's like all cut off right there. I don't know, it just like looks weird. It breaks the sculpt of the figure, and it just doesn't really look that good. It's good when it comes to posing, but when it comes to actually, you know, for displaying everything, it looks a little bit weird. But I'll live. It is what it is. And I think that's pretty much the only cons. Like, oh, another con. This is the same for almost every other Sonic figure. The head. Very, very heavy. But what's even funnier is the fact that Jazwares specifically made this head hollow so it wouldn't fall back. But what'd you know? Even when they try to fix that problem, still back heavy. And this is going to be the same for almost every other Sonic figure, because his quills are just huge, dude. Yeah, he's just going to fall straight back down, depending on how you bend the knees, like I did before. You bend him forward, he should be good to go, but you don't bend him forward, he's going straight back to where he was before. So, yeah, it's a big con right there. And that's pretty much all the cons and pros I have this guy. Overall, a really nice, solid figure of Sonic. I like him quite a lot. Now, this is not what the figure comes with when it comes to accessories. This is just my figure because I bought it off eBay. The seller gave this guy the wrong accessories. The seller gave me the Wisps from the Sonic Colors 5-inch action figure. So I have, I don't remember their names at all, but I remember seeing them in the game and everything. But I got the blue one that makes Sonic go super speed, super fast boost pretty much. Which is still used today, even in Sonic Forces, which I'm surprised this guy's sticking around that long. And this guy still in Sonic Forces too, so yeah, that's really nice. Actually, the Wisps are still a main thing in Sonic games, so that's kind of cool. So I got two of them. I got the red one that makes you jump up, I think, and then this one you guys said before, boosts. So that's really cool. For articulation, they just swivel at the head, so that's cool. I'll probably display this guy in a cool pose and have these guys like on a stand or something around him. It'd be cool for display and stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much a bonus that I got with this figure. I'm not going to come with this figure, but yeah, the seller just included these on accident. So, the bonus for me, honestly. And I think it's about the end of the review. Nothing else I can really say. It's a really nice figure. If you find it for a good price, definitely go for it. If you're buying it new, don't. Unless you have an assload of money, just buy it new. But if you don't have an assload of money, just buy one of these used on eBay or something like that. Because for example, this one's pretty paint chipped and everything, but it's still the figure nonetheless. He's nice and solid. He's not going to fall off or anything, break or anything. And he feels nice, and I'm glad I have the figure now, after watching countless reviews on him. So, yeah. I think that's about it. So, I'm going to get this guy in a cool pose and end the review off. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the review. Like I said in the beginning of this video, I will try my hardest to get these reviews and unboxings going. So, let's see how that happens. Probably won't even work. I'm telling you. Don't count on it to work. But if it does, we'll see what happens. Just get these guys in the back too, because they're part of the figure, I guess. Not really, but they're what I got too, so I'll just do that. And there we go. So thank you for watching. I am Too Many Donuts signing off. Peace out, and I will see you guys in the next video. Oh my god. And I will see you guys in the next review and or boxing. Peace out. Bye.